the last day and is guaranteed paradise are those who comes and then their hearts are clean from arrogance. لا يدخل الجنة من كان في قلبه مثقال ذرة من الكبر. So then the ego is only destroyed, is only eliminated by performing Hajj truly and purely. How is that done? Look at Ihram, for example. Ihram is one of the pillars of Hajj. Ihram means that seamless cloth, that white one, that a man would put and then wrap it here and then just put on the shoulder. What does that mean? You have to understand something out of there. It means that you are nobody, you are nothing. Imagine a man having no trousers on him. When I go to Muzdalifah and I look at them, I laugh. A king or a queen, a king wrapping himself and then sitting down trying to find a stone. If you see that scene anywhere, then you describe the man as a madman. Dr. Ja, having no clothes around him, you see him in Banjul trying to find some stone, then you say, okay, now he definitely has turned into madman. So in Hajj, everybody is mad for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You forget yourself, you just put that seamless cloth without having a trousers or even underwear, then you sit trying to find some stone like a madman. It will eliminate you, it will kind of eradicate your ego to the maximum. Secondly, that collective motion of, or freezing of motion, when you look at Hajj and you analyze the movement, at the day of Eid, Allah gave commandment to the people to move from Mecca. You see all of them from all walks of life moving in that motion together, going where? To Minan. And then when they arrive to Minan, that place, Allah says stop, all of them stop. You see that movement, that unfreezing of a movement at the same time, indicating the power of the commandment of God, is very fascinating. Allah will move you one day. When you go, say stop, all of them stop. And then you are at Minan, the next day, say move, and all of them also move from Minan to Arafah. The moment they arrive in Arafah, say stop, all of them stop. And they are there, supplicating, doing dhikr. At a particular time, say move all of you, you see all of them moving. And then go to the Muzdalifah, say stop, and all of them stop. That motion and the freezing of motion is very indicative of the commandment of Allah and the forgetfulness of oneself and the selflessness of each and every member and the selflessness of the collectivity. That is also very significant, that motion. The significance of istita'a now comes there. So the reason why I said in the beginning that I'm going also to talk about istita'a, liman istata'a, Allah says, liman istata'a ilay sabil, walillahi ala nas al-hijjul bayt liman istata'a. It is an obligation on people for Allah solely to perform Hajj, liman istata'a, for those who are able. So Allah have emphasized the ability here. Why not the ability in prayer? Why not the ability, for example, in Shahada? Why not the ability in others? He says, who is able? Why? Because there is something about ability in Hajj. If you are not able, then I don't think that you will be able to also perform Hajj to destroy your ego. That is why, before you go, you have to be ready, you have to be prepared, you have to be able. Traditionally, scholars discuss ability to mean financial ability, to mean also physical ability, to mean also security on the road, meaning that you have to be financially well off, to have, of course, the fare to go and also leave something for your family. That is one. Secondly, you have to be physically fit. If you are 90, 100, please forget it, because then you are just going to commit suicide there, because Hajj is very, very, very absolutely difficult. Nobody cares about you, nobody help you. Even if you take somebody to help you, that man will not be able to help you because he will not be able to help himself. So the physical ability, the physical fitness is very, very important. Thirdly, the scholars also discuss the issue of the security of the road. If you know that if you go, you will be killed on the road, then you are not able. But then for me, I want to add something. The spiritual ability, the moral ability, and that is the preparedness, your moral preparedness and spiritual preparedness, by making sure that you have been able to secure all the 4 pillars before you go to Hajj. Your shahada is secured. Your iqamatul salat is secured. You are performing salat every day and properly and on time. Ita is zakah. If you are rich, before you go to Makkah, make sure that you also take out zakah. Wasawmu Ramadan, you also perform Ramadan. If you do this and you do them properly and correctly, definitely you are now spiritually prepared. So then istita'a is very important and is very significant. Now what we have sometimes in our society is people who are not physically fit, they are not financially fit, and they are not spiritually fit. That is why many of us, we go to Mecca and come back and still fight for the title. They call you Omar, you say, no, my name is not Omar, my name is Al-Hajj Omar. They call you Fatima, no, I am not Fatima, you are envious, my name is Al-Hajj Fatima. I have been to Mecca. In fact, some of them would go and involve, rather than in supplications, they involve in business. And then that's why they come back, they are not as pure as the day that their mothers gave birth to them. It is very important that you understand that situation. Now, that is why when the Prophet said, Al-Hajjul Mabrur Jaza'uhu Jannah, meaning Al-Hajjul Mabrur, an accepted Hajj, the reward of an accepted Hajj is Jannah. That is when you understand the ingredients, and also you understand what it means by ability, and from now on you are getting ready for that. So when you go, you meet people there, maybe in another program, we will try to delve into the social aspect of Hajj, and also to guide our pilgrims who are going to understand that Hajj is not a kind of tourism that people will just put you onto their backs. You are going there to perform Hajj and try to understand it. So we are being told that the time is over. So we thank you for your attention. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. كافها يا عين صاد ذكر رحمة ربك عبده زكريا إذ نادى ربه نداء خفيا